Amole, didn't hear you come in. Greetings and welcome to Ask That Guy with the Glasses.
Why is pi squared and not round?
That's a very good question. Well, first of all, have you ever had pie round? It's disgusting. All that fruit and sweetness, it's absolutely gross. Now square pie, oh, that's the delicious part. It has all sorts of endangered meats like whale, dolphin, and even dodo. If you've never had dodo before, I highly recommend it. It tastes like a mix between vinegar, asparagus, and death. Mixed with poison cactus, of course. If you haven't had square pie before, I suggest you make some right now and eat it. And then you can mail me your corpse so I can use it in one of my many sacrifices. Incidentally, did you know that I was Sacrifice Monthly's Devil Worshipper of the Month? In fact, I was the centerfold. And with nipples like mine, who can blame them? Me. Yes.
Are you there, God?
Nope.
Is there an Ask That Chick with the Glasses that can handle more feminine questions?
What, so you think I'm not open enough to answer any feminine questions? Is that it? How sexist is that? For crying out loud, I can answer feminine questions, okay? Go ahead, ask me one. Ask me one right now.
I'm having my period and...
Okay, stop! We'll look into it.
How can I guarantee I will pass my next exam?
Well, either study hard or cheat. I recommend cheating because studying takes up way too much time. And you could be using that time to do more important things. Like painting your face yellow and going, "Ah!" Why? I don't know. It's gotta be better than studying. It's so boring.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
Did they? Let's go! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said slaughter a bunch of children in an orphanage. But you said McDonald's. My mistake.
Did somebody say slaughter innocent children inside an orphanage?
Wow, I want some McDonald's.
Those are some fancy glasses. How did you get them anyway?
They belong to a child in an orphanage. Trust me, he wasn't gonna need them anymore.
If there's an alphabet, then what happened to Beta Bet and Delta Bet?
Well, I think it's obvious Alpha had them killed. You see, Alphabet is much like the alpha dog. Since he's at the top, nobody fucks with him. The Hawaiian alphabet tried to mess with our alphabet, and because of it, they lost several letters. And let's not forget the ancient battle of the letters of Iwo Jima. Incidentally, I think Clint Eastwood made a movie out of that. It was called Care Bears: The Next Generation. Jean-Luc Picard was their captain. And if you think I'm wrong, I'm not.
Is Disney World the only people trap operated by a mouse, or are there other places like this?
No, it's the only place. And trust me, you don't want to go there. All those videos and commercials of people having fun, that's just a cover. Disney World is actually a gigantic mouse trap. You know how Epcot has all those weird little gadgets that you can't understand? Those are the gears. You see, Cinderella's castle has a giant hose that pours gasoline on all the people, and then Mickey Mouse goes, ha ha, lights a match and burns them all away. They fall apart like leaves. Anyone not wearing $1 million sunblock is gonna have a real bad day, get it? You think you're saving a life, but you're dead. You, me, him, this whole place, everything is gone. I know it happens. It happened!
This'll be 1 second, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't believe what I just said a second ago. Disney is a wonderful place and would not knock me out and replace me with an animatronic of myself. Hamster jelly and onions. That's what I say, right?
Why do we kill people who kill people to show them that killing people is wrong?
Because we're fucking idiots. Next.
How did you like the final episode of Lost?
Are you kidding? I thought it was splendid. See, I didn't care if a lot of the questions weren't answered. I was emotionally involved, and that's what matters. You see, J.J. Abrams was right. It wasn't about all the questions being asked, it was about the emotional attachment that you got to these characters. And in the end, as long as they have a happy ending, I have a happy ending. Just kidding, it was the biggest piece of horse shit I ever saw! Yeah, because that's what we really want to see. We want to see the characters get a happy ending. Bullfuck! We want answers, man! Answers to these questions that you created! And don't give me some bullshit about, oh, we're not supposed to know the answers. It's all symbolic. This isn't Pulp Fiction where the people knew what was in the briefcase, but we didn't. You see, they at least knew. In the very first episode, they asked the question, what's that smoke monster? They want to know, so we want to know. Get it? I mean, there were so many questions that just went unanswered. Like, what was that tribe in the middle of the forest? You know, the one that had like the little castle, or the Aztec tribe or whatever that was, and they're trying to kill Saeed. Man, what was that? And how about seeing Jack's father on the island over and over and over? I mean, that made no sense. Or Walt. Remember Walt the psychic kid? Yeah, that really went somewhere, didn't it? That was so important. They were building that. Was Jacob and the man in black? What the fuck were they? They're just sort of standing there like this big epic battle, and we don't know what they are. And we have no idea what the fuck they are. I mean, and Jack has to go into this cave and take a rock out just to put it back in, and Desmond is important for some reason, but do we know? No, because they never fucking tell us. They never fucking tell us. And then Santa took all the little elves back to his workshop, and they lived happily ever after. Wait, did I get sidetracked? Bottom line, Lost sucks now. This is that guy with the glasses saying, there's no such thing as a stupid question until you ask it. And fucking answer it, Mr. Abrams!